If you look on the budget, on the back 2 pages, you'll see that the total of all sources, in the blue column, the auditor estimated for fiscal year 2013 that the district would see a revenue income of $1,074,638. I anticipated a revenue of $1,011,408. That's what I built my budget on. And so far, as of December 30th, we've taken in $690,862.54. On the first page of the revenue estimate, of course, is ad valorem tax, which I anticipated a collection of 95%, which I think is probably going to be maybe a little low for this area. So I think that's fairly conservative. Of the $600,000, which I built into the budget, we have received $459,410, and so that's fairly explanatory as you go across there. If you look at the back page of the expenditure budget, you will see the very bottom line. You'll see numbers in red as you go from left to right, and that's how I run my cash flow analysis on a monthly basis to see where we're at on a monthly basis for the school district. I'm going to have some heaters installed in the shop area of the ag building. Lucky Bill's coming and putting in 200,000 BTU heaters. That area is utilized for classroom space, shop classroom space, as well as for the local livestock show, and it does not have heat in it. I contacted 2 area heating contractors. One of them I left messages, well, both of them I called and left messages for 3 days in a row. Neither one of them ever called me back. Contacted Lucky Bill. They were here the next morning waiting in the parking lot. That's what I'm using. So I'd like to use local contractors as much as I can, but I've got to get the job done. So they're supposed to be here tomorrow to start working on that. On the greenhouse, Mr. Weber asked me to go out and look at the greenhouse. It seems like the heater was not fully completed at the time of the construction. There's a problem with the thermostat in it. When Lucky Bill gets here, they don't know it, but they're going to look at the heater in the greenhouse. And we're looking at a couple of considerations about next year's school calendar. One is beginning the school year a week later than we did this past year, starting the week after the Freedom Rodeo. I don't know if anyone on the board would have any heartburn with that.
Probably yesterday.
Well, another one is after, this is mine, I'm anticipating this, okay? I've heard rumblings of this. There will very likely be legislation coming tied to any increase in funding, which will increase the required hours of instruction per school year. I think if they're going to give us more money, they're going to require us to have more hours of instruction. If we start a week later, we will probably be required to go significantly longer in the school year and or lose some of our 4-day weeks that we have in the spring. So, as board members, y'all need to be aware of that. I need your input on this. Think about this, because this calendar is probably something that we're going to put together maybe as early as have ready for you next month, and just kind of be thinking about this. Y'all are the experts here in the community, and
I've always thought that's silly to go to school for 2 days and then get out for the last 2, or go to school 1 day and then go to the Freedom River and don't come. That's just...
Well, And you come to school on Monday.
Yeah.
This is what, I experienced this year, my first year, and it was great. I loved it. But, however, you come to school on Monday, you hand out the books, you tell your kids, this is what's going on in my classroom this year, this is what you need to prepare for. Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, you're doing rodeo things.
Yeah.
And you're out of school on Friday. You've lost the first week of school. So, we can do our teacher in service that week. And in the evenings, those teachers can work with their students and do what they need to do for the town, for the chamber, or whatever, and get the rodeo done. And then they can start school on Monday after the rodeo.
You say you don't like the rodeo?
No, I had a blast. Look how many family members I had up here. I mean, they're already scheduling so they could be here next year. But from a school standpoint, it's a pretty disruptive environment, trying to get everything accomplished. So let's do the rodeo, then let's do school.
Item 5, board to consider proposal of Cinder copy machine and possible vote to enter into lease purchase agreement for the lease purchase of 2 Sharp MXM 453 copiers.
Okay. Currently, the district is in a lease purchase agreement with Dirk's Office Copy Products that began in 1998 for the copy machines that they have. And when I got up here in July, had a lot of trouble with them. And we're getting new copiers. New copiers are coming. New copiers are coming. Well, after numerous phone calls, threats, new copiers arrived. The new copiers, when they got here, both had 1 million copies on them. They're refurbished. Okay? And he's been here numerous times, and I'm probably not the favorite person at Dirk's. However, they come right now when I call, because I told them that when they get here next time, those copiers are going to be out front in the parking lot, and they can come pick it up there. However, we pay a base charge and a per copy charge to lease these machines. And there's a major company out there that gets a good portion of the business, copy business, especially schools in the state of Oklahoma, Center copies. And we pulled an average month, an average use month last year, and we paid, to Dirk's we paid $365.98 for copy usage. And they ran a comparison, Sooner did, on what it would cost us for 2 brand new machines in here, these Sharp 4 whatevers. And that would be $351 with the same usage, a savings of $15 a month.
Number 9, board to consider and vote to approve or disapprove or take no action on the employment of Danny McQuiston as district superintendent for the 2013-2014 school term.
I make a motion that
Go ahead.
we hire Mr. McQuiston for the 2013-14 school term.
Second.
All those in favor?
Smith.
Yes.
Hodgson.
Yes.
Eden. Yes. Morris.
Yes.
Jessup.
Yes. Item 10, board to consider and vote to approve, disapprove, or take no action on the employment of Brett Hill as district principal for the 2013-2014 school term.
I'll make a motion, we rehire Mr. Brett Hill with a 2.5% pay increase for the 2013-14 school term.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Smith.
Yes.
Hodgson.
Yes. Eden,
Yes.
Morris.
Yes.